Hey guys, what's up? This is just a quickie. I just wanted to put this idea out there, potentially for chess.com. Now, I know we're looking at a picture of a car, and this comes from I think probably GT Sport, the Gran Turismo edition that came out maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know. Anyway, I used to enjoy my racing games. I bought all the Gran Turismo series. I worked through them. I just don't race them anymore. It takes up a lot of time, but I did used to love it, with a real wheel and everything like that. But there's something, and this keeps coming to me, so I just thought I'd run it past you lot. Now, let me show you. In Gran Turismo, or I think they introduced it in GT Sport, that they've got this idea of driver rating, and they've got another one called Sportsmanship rating. So the driver rating, or DR, is basically how good you are at driving, how quick you are at driving. So what it does is when you enter, because it's all done online, when you enter a pool for a race, it matches drivers of a similar speed together, right? Which kind of makes sense. You want a good race, okay? And that's similar to the way in which chess.com will match you. If you just say, oh, I just want a new 5-minute or 10-minute game, it'll match you against somebody who's got a roughly similar rating, okay? Because you want a good game. But the other thing they've got is SR, which is sportsmanship rating. And I keep having this thought of why can't chess.com implement something similar? Or maybe they do behind the scenes, I don't know. So what is sportsmanship rating? Well, it basically, it's a running score of how clean you race. And if you bump into other people a lot or kind of ram them off the track, because this used to be a big thing. You used to be able to just charge up like a straight behind another driver, brake too late, bump them from behind, knock them off the track, but use their car to slow down, and then you get to overtake them. And people used to be like very, very cross with it. And the SR is a way around that kind of nonsense. And if you're too much jostling, too much contact, going around bends and stuff like that, then it will knock points off your sportsmanship rating, and it goes from E, D, C, B, A, and then S. And S is like, I am super clean, I don't know why I said that in a French accent. There's nothing. Is it French drivers particularly clean? I'm not sure. Well, we who knows? So this got me thinking. Well, why don't we do something similar on online chess, right? So every time it says, was so-and-so a good sport, and I click the thumbs up, which I always do if it's been a good game, and if I'm convinced it was a clean game, I always click that, and very often click good game as well, like the chat hint. But also, I mean, there's no reason why they can't be running background checks on. I mean, I know there's millions of games per day, but just in theory, why they can't be running background checks on games automatically and say, actually, this person looks fishy. This person literally fishy, as in they're getting help from fish. This performance doesn't look quite right, or they are finding the second best move a lot of the time, or whatever. And because they've got these mechanisms, they've got these algorithms for identifying who's a cheat, but also simply if somebody gets reported as a potential cheat a lot, even if the algo doesn't throw up that they definitely cheated, you could use the smoke without fire idea and just kind of bump down their sportsmanship rating. So that's the thing. I don't see why they can't use a similar thing. So in Gran Turismo, for example, I mean, this might be a kind of a pre-launch thing, but you can see the driver rating. It's a little bit blurry, but driver rating, all these drivers in this race are driver rating A, which is next to the top, S being the best, and they're all super clean for S, okay? So that means you're going to get a fair fight. So I would love to go onto chess.com because I've never cheated, ever, on chess.com. I've never cheated on online chess, right? So I would imagine that chess.com ought to know that I'm an S-class sport, And I would like to know that when I go on there as a paying customer, as a subscriber, I would like to be pitched against other players that chess.com knows are above board and squeaky clean. So just thought I'd throw that out there. If anyone from the chess.com development strategy team happens to know, is this something that already exists? I don't know. I'd love to hear from you guys, but if not, you can have that one for free. And by the way, I applied for a job as a copywriter at chess.com a few weeks ago and just got an email back saying no. Computer says no. So your loss, mate. Your loss. Maybe it's because I'm so old and crusty and bad-tempered. Maybe. Who knows? Okay. So just sort of put that out there. Thanks for watching. See you later.